welcome back to my channel. I am here with my love, the Patrick Ta, the one who makes me look the most gorgeous all the time in all the red carpets and events. I've known Patrick for a while now, and I remember the first time he did my makeup, I was so nervous because I wanted him to do my face so bad. And you know, we became close and we've done makeup all over the world. And now I wanted him to come here and do my makeup for you guys. So he's teaching you throughout the makeup like a bunch of tricks, his own tricks. I think you're gonna love it. I hope that you learn a lot from him, and he's really gonna take it over. And he's gonna use my new Luz eyeshadow palette to create this eye look. And there's a second look as well on his channel, so make sure you check that out too. And thank you, Patrick, for doing this video with me.
Of course, I love
you. Are you excited?
Honestly, I'm so excited just to start this YouTube journey.
Yes, welcome to YouTube. And you guys make sure you follow him there as well. So Patrick, I always like to teach a Portuguese word in every video of mine here on YouTube, and I wanted to teach you something. Is there anything you wanted to know in Portuguese?
I know exactly what I want to learn.
What? Oh God.
Come to me. Like when you're at like a club and you see like a Brazilian man, come to me.
So you say, vem aqui.
Vem aqui.
Gostoso.
Gostoso.
Like, come to me, hottie. Vem
Honestly,
aqui.
I cannot wait to go to Brazil with Camila.
We're gonna have the best time. I can't wait. That's gonna be a vlog in the future, hopefully. All right, I am so excited.
Me too. I'm gonna do a little skin prep just because like I always love just make sure like the skin is nice and glowy, luminous, because you know I love luminous, glowy skin. Yes. So I'm actually gonna use, so this is Luz beauty water. So I'm gonna spray the face just so it kind of just like preps the skin. It hydrates the skin, and then I'm gonna go in. So this is Camila's product. This is the beauty oil. And you guys know, if you guys follow me or watch my channel, I love
If you don't, go now, watch his channel.
To me, please.
He has a new YouTube channel. I'm so excited for it. I think I'm gonna learn so much with all of your tutorials.
Like a good tip for someone who is afraid of oils. So at first I was afraid, but don't be. Oils are so good for underneath makeup. It allows that foundation to just lay so smoothly. Yes. You can apply actually even more foundation and have it look even more natural than if you were to apply foundation just on with a regular moisturizer. For me, it's always about trying to make your foundation to give you coverage, but also to have it look like skin. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of eye cream. I'm gonna use a little bit of the La Mer eye cream just right underneath.
I'm glowy now.
Right underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of my lip mask. This is in the shade She's Juicy. Oh yeah, and I also I have been a fan of this since I first got it. But
I love that he wears the lip and cheek stain.
Again, I just think that it makes me look like a K-pop star. I'm gonna apply a little bit of eyeshadow primer. So for me, eyeshadow primer is so important whenever I'm doing a eyeshadow look, and I'm so excited we're using Camila's new eyeshadow palette today. I'm doing a very easy look that is like an easy holiday festive. It's a really beautiful, just every day, every occasion, every holiday type of palette.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna create with it. Because literally you can create so many eye looks with it, but I want to see your take on it. So
I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation just right onto the eyelids. Again, the reason why I'm doing this is because I like to do eyeshadow first. I want to make sure that I don't miss the outer part of the eye because that's where most of the blending is going to happen for me. I'm gonna put some eye patches underneath. These for me are such like a lifesaver just for myself, and maybe a lifesaver for my client as well, just because it does the plumping, it does just the eyeshadow clean up for me, and it's I think my clients feel extra bougie with a little eye patch. For sure,
I love an eye patch.
So the eyeshadow palette I'm using, so this is Brazilian Goddess, and we all know that's me, not her.
Okay, it's you, it's everyone.
So I'm using the shade Exotic to talk about myself. And, I'm using the shade Exotic. This is a really beautiful, just a cool tone brown. I want the color to be very rich, so I'm really just go ahead in with patting motions and then slowly just blending this in to the rest of the eye. These pigments, like the fact that these are clean eyeshadows and the fact that there's this much pigment, I had to do like barely anything, like barely any work. Like, I mean, you did such a great job, and I'm not just saying that. Again, these colors, even though like I have so many eyeshadow palettes in my makeup kit for like when I'm going to do makeup, they're all the same color. They're all these colors. Like
those are the go-tos.
Yeah, these are the go-tos. But like you always want to find like the sizing is perfect. Everything is perfect. So
when did you start doing makeup? How old were you?
So I was 21. I was 21. Like I started a little bit older. So like I've always loved beauty. I always loved like just like the girly things in life. I was never like really that confident enough to like to say like I want to be a makeup artist. Like, I feel like that was definitely a no-no, like growing up like Asian American or Vietnamese American. My parents just wanted me to do more than that. Like, they didn't travel or immigrate across the world. Son, I want you to be a makeup artist. But like, it's been honestly like the best journey. And for me, moving to LA 7 years ago it's completely changed my life via social media has really like has been like a really big impact on just like how I get clients, how I meet people.
So impressive. And I think, you know, so it's been what? It's not even 10 years that you've been doing it. And I feel like you do the most iconic faces out there, and you know everyone I talk to like loves you and admires your work. So I'm so happy that you found yourself and you're doing what you love, because I mean it's really impressive. I thought you've been on it for longer than that.
So for our next shade, I'm gonna be using, so this is in the shade Confident. Tie a little bit of like this brick color, just more so on the outer end, just because I want to add like a little bit, like just a little bit of warmth, just to bring that like holiday warmth to our look. Even this itself, this is just in the shade Exotic. That itself to me is so beautiful because there's like a gradient from light to darker. That itself to me is beautiful already, but just because I want to show you some more just different ways and like combinations that we can do using this eyeshadow palette. This combination is honestly so pretty. I feel like by mixing the two colors, it just gives you this like really beautiful rich chocolatey brown that I think makes the look even more dramatic, more sexy. I'm really just focusing this just like right on the outer end of the eyelid. So I'm gonna use the shade Strong, and this has a little bit of a shimmer in it. And Strong, I wanna put just like right into the inner corner. Still not like a really light color, but because it has a little bit of shimmer, it just adds a really just like beautiful, like look at that.
Love.
That's gorgeous. I feel like it's like, this looks like a turkey feather.
A turkey feather.
This is what we're going for. A turkey feather.
A turkey feather, smoky eye. Perfect for Thanksgiving.
So I'm using the shade Playful. Oh my God. Perfect word for this moment. So I'm going to take a little clean blending brush and kind of just merge the two eyeshadows together. And I'm just going to take a little wipe and just...
This trick, you guys, is so good, this trick.
So what I always like to do, I always like to stretch the makeup wipe and just glide it basically along the bottom lash line, really just lifting it up into the end of the eyebrow, and just gonna give you that sharp, beautiful look. And then same thing on this side. Look up for me, so just so I can see where your waterline is, and then just stretch it out and blend it up. And you have a really just nice sharp line. But for me, this line is a no-no. So you never just want that sharp line to stay. So I take a clean blending brush.
Better be clean, that brush.
Oh girl, it's dirty as hell. And sometimes I'll take this clean blending brush and then I'll blend it within the inner corner as well, just to do a little extra blending. The best way to color match foundation, I actually talked about this on my YouTube video, so make sure you go ahead.
Yes, so we did another whole look, very different look on his channel. When you guys finish this one, go there and check it out. So
I like to put foundation on with a brush first, and then I'll go in with a blender and I'll blend it away and blend it in. But the reason why I do foundation first is because I like to move it around with the brush, and then I'll choose the blender and I'll blend it in after. And I like to press kind of hard.
So the reason why do you do the brush first? Most of the times I go directly with the sponge. Is there a reason why you go with the brush first and then the sponge?
Just to allow like the foundation to look as natural and spread out as possible. Sometimes I feel like if I go straight from the Petri dish with the Beauty Blender, the coverage is a bit too heavy for me.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and contour now with a little bit of, so this is one of my favorites. This is the Huda Beauty
I love this
Tantour Contour Cream in the color Light. These colors are pretty dark for like, this is light and it's very dark. I like to put this using the foundation brush and really just shaping out Camila's cheekbones because she has none. And
none of it. Very puffy person.
I use a little bit of concealer. So I like to conceal after I contour because I feel like it allows me to use less concealer. I'm using a cream concealer underneath the eyes.
You guys, every time Patrick does my makeup, like red carpet especially, like anytime he does my makeup, I feel like I don't have to worry about touching up at all. It's just, I don't know what he does that like, it just stays flawless on for like the whole day. You've done my makeup for like day things.
Wait, oh my god, I just remembered that so you got to go to the Met Gala and she asked me, like the Met Gala is one of like the most, like I think the biggest event like that you could go to in your life.
I know, it was the biggest event of my life.
As your career. And like, she asked me, so I mean. Okay, so I like to just blend out concealer with a little brush beforehand. So this allows me to move product into places that I want it first. Let it, like give it a chance to dry a little bit, but you can see how like the blending just really blends seamlessly into this foundation. I like to bring it up onto the bridge of the nose. By bringing lightness to the sides of the nose, this is really gonna give like your nose like a slimming effect. And then I think the blending is good. And now we can go ahead and take the other side of the Beauty Blender. You do want to get the concealer up and a little bit closer to your lash line just so like there's not any darkness. I'm just gonna, the reason why I do the nose last is because I kind of like the nose to get like a little tacky, a little dry, so then like this line. So I'm gonna put a little bit of contour. I'm gonna bring this darker shade down each side of the nose, starting from the brow bone, working my way down to the tip of the nose. And then once we get to the tip of the nose, I'm gonna shorten it by adding darkness right underneath. And this is gonna kind of like just like cut off the nose. And then go ahead and blend it with this NYX brush. I love it. Okay, for me, I'm going to put now.
He's into it.
I'm gonna put.
Good to know.
I'm gonna put a little bit of a translucent powder. So this is the Givenchy translucent powder, and it has a little bit of a pink undertone. And I'm gonna go do a little baking. I love to bake. I love cookies. I love brownies.
I love cakes, Brazilian cakes.
By setting, this is going to allow the foundation just to last that much longer for like a holiday like this. I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer on now. I'm using the bronzer from Hoola from Benefit. I love this bronzer. This is like a really beautiful bronzer just for contour. It's a nice matte bronzer. Putting it onto the halo of the forehead.
Halo.
Before I finish the eyes and the brows, I'm gonna add a little bit of cheek color. So this is my Double Take Major Headlines blush.
Obsessed with it.
She's so LA. Camila has become so LA since she's moved to LA.
So wait, show them though that there's a.
So cream. I use it a lot. So there's cream and powder. So I'm gonna be using both on Camila. The reason why I'm using powder first is because I like to just push in the product where I always set the face work first. So I like to kind of pat the product onto the cheeks, a little bit onto like the hollows of the cheekbones. And by doing this, it's gonna give me a really nice, like beautiful, cloudy blend. And like, I think for blush, you always want it to look seamless. You don't want it to look like there's any skipping. But the reason why I do powder before cream is because the cream acts as a just like a second texture to like kind of bring the skin back to life. I know that we have a lot of powder on right now. Yeah. And what's really great about this blush is that it works well with powder. So I'll show you right now. But before I put on, I always like to take my Beauty Blender and just press the powder into the skin. So it looks like it's like coming from within the skin. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of my She's So LA cream blush, put it onto the back of my palm, and just kind of just pat it on. And this is gonna bring a little bit of glow back into the skin.
Ooh. What a little genius.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite products that we've launched. So I'm so proud of it, and I know that like I truly love it. So and she saw LA is like one of my favorite colors, and it's also like one of our best sellers because I think not everyone loves blush, but everyone just loves to look like just chiseled and contoured or bronzed.
Yeah, that color is super versatile.
But also what I want to do is put a little bit of this blush. I'm always one for like monochromatic look, so I'm gonna take a little bit of She So LA and just put this just like right into the crease and really just diffuse it up into the brow bone and extend it out and just kind of pull out the eyeshadow. And again, this is gonna give you a really cohesive monochromatic look without even like trying. And I think the more areas that you can use the same product, the better. So to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna take Exotic and I'm just gonna use a little light pencil brush and right underneath, look up for me. I'm gonna align right just along the outer lash line and really just trying to kind of smoke this out and bringing it all the way in. But starting from the outer, focusing most of the pigment right on the outer end and then bringing it in towards the inner corner of the eye. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara just right onto the eyes, just to kind of give the eyes a little bit more drama. The Pat McGrath mascara. It's a really,
I love Pat McGrath.
Yeah, this is such a good mascara. So now that the eyes are finished, I want to take a little bit of Studio Fix and I'll put this just like right underneath the eyes, just to give the eyes a little more brightness underneath. And this is really just gonna help like blur out anything in camera, especially in photos. Gorge.
Guys, I love this part. This product would change.
I think one of the first ones I think in Paris, like we did this and like it just looks so good.
I was watching you do it. I was like, what? So talk about the product.
So I'm gonna spray a little bit of my Dewy Milk Mist onto the shaping wax. And if you guys haven't used a shaping wax, this is like a newer product, so not everyone understands how to use it. So you do have to activate it by spraying a little bit of water or a setting spray.
It's very innovative.
And you want to take a spoolie and really just coat this product just right throughout your brows. And by really coating them, you're going to be able to mold them to the shape that you want. Same thing on this side. And for me, like I think just a bushy brow with like a really glam face, it just makes the look a little bit more undone, even though it's
more
done.
Effortless,
yeah, more effortless. Like when brow hairs just look like it's like hair follicles just drying. So I'm gonna wait for the brows to dry a little bit, but I'm gonna show you guys. So this is my brand new product. This is my Major Glow face gloss. This is a limited edition just for holidays.
Oh, it's a limited edition?
Yes.
Honey, it's gonna sell out so fast.
I hope so. So I wanna put a little bit onto the back of my palm. This is gonna be used on your eyelids, your lips, or on just your skin, and just creates just the most beautiful,
so gorgeous,
wet look.
So if you want to do like wet lids, we actually did it on his channel. You can watch it. But then you can use it on your face too.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take this onto the back of my beauty blender, and you want to just like lightly just press this onto the areas that you feel like that you want glow, and it's gonna bring the most beautiful natural glow to your skin. Just looks like it's like your skin has already just like it's been lived in.
Like you woke up like this.
Yeah.
I wake up like this every morning. He is so lucky.
She wishes. Okay. Now that the eyebrows are nice and dry, I can slowly start molding them to how I want. So the trick is you want to make sure that they're dry, and then you want to take the other side of the spoolie and you can just slowly start laminating them down to your skin, and like, wow, they're flat to the face. But for me, I'm kind of over that look, so I always want to just comb them back up so they're just not flat down to the face. Comb them up. Do like to laminate them so that you can see the motion of them getting molded. I'm gonna finish them off with a little bit of a brow pen. I'm just using the one from Glossier. I'm gonna stand up for this one.
Stand up, honey.
Oof.
Do a little dance for us.
I won't be in frame, but I just want to just go ahead and fill in any sparseness that you may have, and this is really just going to just bring your brow game to life. Yeah, I'm just drawing like little hair strokes just to mimic Camila's natural hair texture. A lip product.
And you guys know how much I am obsessed with Patrick Ta's
lip liner.
Lip liners. It's like all I use. It's so good. It's so practical. Like how thick it is. It's just so practical for you to line your lips.
And it's easy, right?
And the colors are gorgeous.
So I'm gonna be using the shade She's Strong.
My favorite.
And I always like to start from the center of the lips, working my way towards the perimeter. But I love a really beautiful monochromatic look. So this is like within the same family tone as like the blush and as the eyeshadow. So, and these are really creamy. They're clickable, so you don't ever need like a sharpener. And you can just fill in the whole entire lip. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of a lip cream. This is my monochrome moment lip cream in the shade She's Confident. So She's Confident is a really nice, beautiful like brick color. And I'm pulling it just straight from the tube. And the reason why I chose this color is because it has a really nice, beautiful like brick just to match like the eyeshadow. And it just like kind of just like ties the whole look together. Wow. And then I'm just gonna finish off the look with, so this is also like one of my new products. This is my Dewy Milk Mist. And I'm just gonna spray the whole entire face. And voila. This is something that we always do, like for photos, for red carpets. Yeah. If you ever wear your hair up and like, and if you just want to fill in, just to give you like the appearance of like a thicker hair, like a thicker hairline.
I always do this trick, you guys. Like just fill it in.
So these two colors right here, they're matte, so they're perfect shade to fill in your hair. So do you want to turn to the side so they can see? Yeah. And you can just go in and just fill in the scalp, and it's gonna give you the appearance of a thicker head of hair, and that's what obviously we all want. Mm-hmm. But like you can see, like that just like makes everything just look so much better, and like so many like different ways that you can use it, and it's just gonna give you like a thicker head of hair.
Yes, thicker head of hair.
This is your sexy holiday on the prowl, not on the prowl look.
Okay, perfect. Whoa, oh my God, it's so good. Wow,
aren't the eyeshadow colors so fun?
Wow, the eyes look insane. And he used my palette. I'm so excited.
I feel like it really brings out your eye color.
Wow, yeah, my eyes do look a bit like greenish. Patrick, I'm obsessed. I mean, I can't even choose which.
The skin is super glowy, right?
Wow, you're genius.
You look beautiful.
Love it. Now I need to go out, you guys. Where should I go? Should I just go sit somewhere? All right, you guys. Patrick, I'm obsessed with my makeup. I don't think I'm gonna be able to take it off. It's so beautiful, as usual. Thank you for doing this video.
I love it. It's been so fun. I think we've laughed, we've loved.
We got really close to each other.
And we learned.
I missed you so much, and I hope you guys learned a lot with this one. I mean, he's gonna be doing much more videos now on his YouTube. Make sure you check it out. The link is gonna be right down below. We have another look there that's different from this one. So let us know in the comments down below what we should create together for other videos. Like, what do you want to learn from Patrick? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Mwah.